should you try to time your investments? And by investments, I'm talking about something that you're planning to hold for maybe a 12-month period. You've looked at the fundamentals, which will be the profitability of a company, its revenue growth, its cash flow, for instance. So should you try to time it in the space of a couple of days, weeks, or months? Now, the Nobel Prize winner Eugene, Fama, in summary, has suggested not. And there's a lot of data to support the fact that if you're holding over a 12-month period, then a day here or there, which you're trying to chase, could end up being counterproductive. Of course, if you had 20/20 foresight, yes, you should. If you had a perfect crystal ball, yes, you should. But given that people don't have these things and are overconfident as to their abilities to time the market, they should perhaps leave it well alone. Now, if nevertheless you thought to yourself, you know what, I can quite clearly see the markets have got some downward pressure. I definitely don't want to get in because my risk appetite doesn't suggest I should be buying right now. Then the standard practice is one of a couple of things. First of all, you can wait. You could wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month until you feel a bit more confident. Secondly, you could dollar cost average or pound cost average, where you take the pool of capital you're going to put into, say, a particular stock, let's say it's Microsoft, and you divide it into, let's say, a third, and you put a third in today or a third in a month, and then a third a month later and a third a month later in the same stock, the same amount of money, but that's dollar or pound cost averaging. In my experience, most people, when it comes to it, if the price a month later has gone up, don't want to buy more because they say it's more expensive and they doubt themselves, but they're supposed to because that's the rules of cost averaging. And if it's fallen, they definitely don't want to buy more, even though it's cheaper for them and it was a stock they wanted to buy in the first place, because they'll say, well, the price has fallen, I'll wait some more. And you can, of course, amend these rules according to your appetite. Personally, I tend not to time things. I may wait maybe a week or two, but I'm not doing cost averaging. But that's suitable to my risk appetite, which will be different, of course, to yours. So that's one way in which to look at timing investments. But overall, over a 12-month period, I'm not looking to do things, whether it's today or tomorrow, and wait 24 hours, because in the bigger scheme of things, you win some, you lose some on that, and you spend a lot of time not getting any returns at all. And that's why. Like I said, look up Eugene Fama, Fama, Nobel Prize winner in economics.